ask you a simple question. When you hear the word autism, what color comes to your mind? For many people, it's just blue, a single color that has become the gold symbol of autism awareness. But what if autism is not just blue? What if autism is a spectrum, a rainbow, more colorful than we ever dare to imagine? So what is a spectrum? A spectrum is a range of band of colors that appear when light passes through a prism or water drops. The best example of a spectrum is a rainbow. Rainbows are multicolored eyes made by light passes the water drops. Rainbows appear as a spectrum of various colors, such as violet, indigo, blue, green, orange, yellow, and red. Isaac Newton, in his book Optics in 1704, was the first scientist to show the world this hidden truth, that what looks like a single beam of light is actually many colors combined. Thus, the same idea many scientists used when they began to understand about autism. In the past, many people still thought autism was just one fixed condition. But in 2013, the American Psychiatric Association officially called it the Autism Spectrum Disorder in the DSM-5. Why? Because no two people with autism are the same. Each lies on a very different point in a wide and diverse spectrum. Let me tell you my own stories. I once had a friend who almost never looked at me in the eyes when we talked. At first, I thought he's strange and he doesn't care about me. But then, I discovered something about him. He had an extraordinary memory that he could read a page of text once and recite it word by word correctly. That case of my friend reminds us of a term, the illness of ability. In the book related to autism of psychologist Fritz in 2003, this concept is commonly used to refer to an extraordinary skill of a person with neurological impairments. In this context of autism, these are like little islands of talent shining within the autism spectrum. That moments look like looking at light through the prism. Without the prism, I only saw a boy who was difficult to connect with people around him. With the autism, I saw a unique and brilliant color that I had never seen before. But my friends, here's the problem. Most of the people in our society still see autism as just one thing. So now, can you get what it is? It is a disability, a limitation, and a defect. That's like saying white light is only white and we miss the entire rainbow inside. So now, back in 1999, an Australian sociologist, Judith Singer, has introduced the term about neurodiversity. She argued that conditions like autism or ADHD are not just disorders, but it is the natural variations of the human brain. By the same token, Temple Grandin, one of the most famous scientists, once said, "If I could snap my finger and not be autistic, I would not. Autism is a part of who I am." And besides us, journalist Cyberman, with his award-winning book in 2015, reminds us breakthroughs in science and technology was made possible because of minds that talk differently, minds on the spectrum. So, if we only see the challenges, we will miss the brilliance. If we only see one color, we will miss the spectrum. Let me ask you this, when you see someone with different actions, maybe quieter, maybe harder to connect with people, will you immediately label them as a problem, or will you pause and wonder which unique color are they bringing into the spectrum of humanity? Think about it. Each of us in this room has a shade that the world has never seen before. Some shine brightly, others may glow softly, and some are hidden so deep that you can only see them when the light finally hits. We can all choose to become prisms. A prism doesn't filter. A prism doesn't judge, and a prism doesn't decide what color is worthy. Just a prism simply reveals. It lets hidden light break into the spectrum. Sometimes all a person needs is not to be reduced to a label, but to have someone notice their own and their true color. Because the moment when their color is seen, it doesn't just change them, but it also changes the spectrum where we all live in. Okay, so now when you hear the word autism, I hope that you don't think about blue color. I hope you think about a rainbow, a spectrum where every shade matters. Because the autism spectrum is more colorful than we think it truly is. Okay, so it's time for us to see it.